안녕하십니까? 모의고사 3교시 영어 영역 듣기 평가 안내 방송입니다. 듣기 평가는 타정 없이 시작됩니다. 이제 문제지 표지를 넘기시기 바랍니다. 그러면 지금부터 3교시 영어 영역 듣기 평가를 시작하겠습니다. 1번부터 17번까지는 듣고 답하는 문제입니다. 1번부터 15번까지는 한 번만 들려주고 16번부터 17번까지는 두 번 들려줍니다. 방송을 잘 듣고 답을 하시기 바랍니다. 1번. 다음을 듣고 남자가 하는 말의 목적으로 가장 적절한 것을 고르시오.
Good evening, everybody. We have some news to share with you regarding our wall climbing park. Starting today, only individual wall climbing activities are allowed in our park. Group activities, including climbing club meetings and climbing lessons, are not allowed. This is to follow the tightened guidelines for preventing the spread of infectious diseases. Family activities with fewer than 5 people are allowed if family members can present identification that shows their relationship. Any family activities involving 5 or more people are not allowed under our current rules. We apologize for any inconvenience this may cause, and we thank you for your understanding.
(2번) 대화를 듣고 여자의 의견으로 가장 적절한 것을 고르시오.
Hey, Jessica, let's go out for some fresh air before our next class starts.
Okay, but can you wait just a minute?
For what? We can go out right now.
I need to review the notes from the previous class.
You can do it some other time, like during lunch or after school.
No, I shouldn't wait. Timing matters when it comes to reviewing notes.
What do you mean?
The sooner you review, the better you remember.
What will happen if you wait until later?
Unless you go over your notes before your next class, or at least within a few hours, you will be relearning the material instead of reviewing.
I see. Let's review our notes first, and then go out.
(3번) 대화를 듣고 두 사람의 관계를 가장 잘 나타낸 것을 고르시오.
Hi, Fred. Long time no see. Have a seat.
Hi, Linda. How have you been?
I've been busy as usual. I heard you had a concert last month. How was it?
It was a great success. It's all thanks to you.
I'm flattered. I just wrote some songs for you. No one sings my songs better than you.
Thank you for saying so. By the way, I'm here to ask you a favor.
Do you want me to write a song for you again?
Exactly. I'd like to get one for my next album.
Of course. What kind of song do you want?
I want a song with a fast tempo this time. I want to change my image.
Great idea. I'll try my best to compose a song that fits you perfectly.
Thank you. I can't wait to get it.
(4번) 대화를 듣고 그림에서 대화의 내용과 일치하지 않는 것을 고르시오.
Hey, Melissa. How's it going with furnishing the waiting area of our children's clinic?
It's almost done. The furnishing team just sent me this photo.
Let me see. Oh, it looks neat and cozy. I like this flower-shaped light hanging from the ceiling.
Me too. It adds soft light to the area. How about the picture on the back wall?
It's pretty. The large strawberry looks fresh and natural.
As we discussed before, I had a sink installed under the picture.
Right. It's a good idea to have a place where parents and their kids can wash their hands.
Also, I put a potted plant against the wall on the right side.
That's a nice touch. It can refresh the indoor air.
Yeah, I think so.
Wow, this signboard next to the plant looks cute. Where did you find a waiting area sign being held by a rabbit?
I searched around a lot online.
(5번) 대화를 듣고 여자가 남자를 위해 할 일로 가장 적절한 것을 고르시오.
Hi, Mark. How are preparations for our Meet the Author event going?
Everything is almost ready, Selena.
Great. Today's guest is best-selling author Richard Dawson, isn't it?
Yes, he's already on his way from the airport.
That's good news. This hall looks perfect for our event.
We're expecting a larger audience this month, so I thought this hall would be right for our event.
I agree. Have you prepared something to eat for the audience?
There's a table with cookies and beverages at the back.
Oh, I see. Where are the books to sell at the signing?
Actually, they're at the office. Can you bring them here? I'm busy setting up the chairs.
Of course I can. I'm happy to help.
(6번) 대화를 듣고 남자가 지불할 금액을 고르시오.
Hello, I'd like to rent 2 bicycles.
Hi. What kind of bicycles do you want? Each pro bicycle is $10 an hour, and each regular bicycle is $5 an hour.
My wife and I are both beginners. Which would you recommend?
The regular ones will be good.
Okay, I'd like to rent the 2 bikes for 3 hours.
All right. 2 regular bikes for 3 hours.
Do we have to wear helmets?
Yes. The rental fee for helmets is $5 per person.
Okay, let me get 2 helmets. Do you offer any discounts?
Yes. Membership holders of ABC Sports Center get 10% off the total.
All right, here's my credit card and my membership card.
Thanks.
(7번) 대화를 듣고 축구 결승전이 연기된 이유를 고르시오.
Dad, I'm home.
I thought you'd be home later because of soccer practice. Is anything wrong?
No, Dad. The school soccer final has been postponed to next Friday, so we decided not to practice today.
That's too bad. You've been looking forward to it.
It's no problem. The final has only been postponed, not canceled.
But what's the reason? Is it related to the grass on the school's field?
No, it's very good for playing soccer. The problem is that according to the weather forecast, it's going to rain from Friday morning until next Wednesday.
I see. Then what are you going to do after dinner?
I'm going to study for my final exam in science.
I got it. I'll make you a pork cutlet for dinner.
Thanks, Dad.
(8번) 대화를 듣고 월드 로봇 올림피아드에 관해 언급되지 않은 것을 고르시오.
What are you looking at on your phone, Mom?
I'm reading about the World Robot Olympiad. It's a robotics competition.
Sounds like fun. I love programming robot models. I want to check it out.
I knew you'd be interested. It's open to students ages 10 through 25.
Then I can enter. It says there are 3 categories by difficulty level: regular, open, and advanced.
What about the open category? You can choose any hardware, software, and robot size.
That's a great idea. I can be the most creative in that category.
The winner in each category receives $5,000 in cash.
Wow, that's a lot of money. I hope I can win.
Of course you can. But don't forget to apply by October 30th. That's the deadline for application.
Okay, Mom, I won't forget.
(9번) 오크빌 3포인트 커플스 슛아웃 컨테스트에 관한 다음 내용을 듣고 일치하지 않는 것을 고르시오.
Hello, listeners. Today I'd like to introduce the Oakville 3-point couples shootout contest. Participants must be at least 18 years old and make a team with 1 male and 1 female shooter. The contest will be held on the basketball courts at Sunrise Park from 1 p.m. to 5 p.m. on November 7th. Here are the rules of the contest. First, each shooter will have 60 seconds to make as many 3-pointers as possible. Male shooters will use the provided men's regulation basketball, and female shooters will use the women's regulation basketball. The 3 highest scoring teams will be awarded a cash prize of $300 each and will compete in a final for $500. I'm sure this contest will be a lot of fun for all participants. Good luck in the contest.
(10번) 다음 표를 보면서 대화를 듣고 남자가 등록할 강좌를 고르시오.
Grace, would you help me pick a skateboarding class from these 5 options?
Sure. How good are you at skateboarding?
I used to skateboard when I was young, but it's been such a long time.
Then you should take a beginner's class.
All right. Should I take a private class?
I think so. You can learn faster when you take a customized lesson.
Okay, then I'll choose one of the private ones.
This class is longer than that class. Usually the longer class includes more basic skills. Do you need to learn them?
Well, it'd be nice to relearn the skills, but the longer class costs more than the shorter one.
If you can stand up on the skateboard, the shorter and cheaper one should be good enough.
Good point. I'll register for this cheaper class. Thanks for your advice.
(11번) 대화를 듣고 남자의 마지막 말에 대한 여자의 응답으로 가장 적절한 것을 고르시오.
Mom, I can't find the vacuum cleaner. I want to vacuum my room.
Isn't it in the laundry room? We usually keep it there.
I looked, but it wasn't there. Someone must have put it away somewhere else.
(12번) 대화를 듣고 여자의 마지막 말에 대한 남자의 응답으로 가장 적절한 것을 고르시오.
Hey, Adam. The weekend starts tomorrow. Do you have any plans?
No, I'm thinking of staying at home. I've worked a lot of overtime for the past few weeks.
That must be why you look so tired. How about going on a picnic with me to get some fresh air this weekend?
13번. 대화를 듣고 남자의 마지막 말에 대한 여자의 응답으로 가장 적절한 것을 고르시오.
Chloe, the dinner party last night was just great.
Thanks. I'm glad you were there.
The food especially was wonderful. Where did you learn your cooking skills?
Actually, I've been taking cooking classes for the past 5 years.
Wow, now I understand why everything was so delicious.
Thanks. I heard you're interested in cooking too.
That's true. I especially like Italian cuisine.
That must be why you seemed to know a lot about the Italian foods I made last night.
Right. Actually, your risotto was the best I've ever had.
Thanks, but it's not that difficult to make. You can make it yourself.
I'd like to try cooking it for my family. Can you tell me how to make it?
(14번) 대화를 듣고 여자의 마지막 말에 대한 남자의 응답으로 가장 적절한 것을 고르시오.
Good morning, Edward.
Hi, Stacy. You look so calm and comfortable these days. Is there something good going on?
Well, it might be thanks to yoga. I've been practicing it since July.
Yoga?
Yes, it's good for relieving stress and finding inner peace of mind.
I see. I never knew yoga is so helpful for mental health.
It's also good for your physical health. Are you interested in trying it?
Well, I really prefer an active exercise. Yoga is too relaxed.
Actually, that's not true. Yoga is a very dynamic exercise consisting of many postures and requires you to focus all your energy on each movement.
Really? I didn't know that.
If you practice yoga, you'll realize that it's an active and powerful exercise.
(15번) 다음 상황 설명을 듣고 에리카가 헨리에게 할 말로 가장 적절한 것을 고르시오.
Erica and Henry are colleagues working in the same office. While they are having lunch one day, Erica notices that Henry has skin trouble on his cheeks. They talk about his problem. Since the employees have to wear face masks at work all day, Henry's face sweats a lot, which is irritating his skin and causing acne. He washes his face often, but the problem isn't going away. Erica feels sorry for him and wants to help him. She had a similar problem during the summer, and she knows that changing the face mask every 3 or 4 hours can help. She wants to give this tip to Henry. In this situation, what would Erica most likely say to Henry?
(16번부터 17번까지는 2번 들려줍니다. 16번과 17번 다음을 듣고 물음에 답하시오.
We humans are proud of our intelligence. We can remember and solve problems. We're self-aware, and we invent language and express ideas. But do you believe only humans are intelligent? According to many animal researchers, our fellow members of the animal kingdom are smart as well. For example, elephants have incredible memories. In 1999, when an elephant named Shirley arrived at a zoo in Tennessee, a resident elephant named Jenny remembered Shirley, whom Jenny had performed with briefly in a circus 22 years ago. Octopuses are good at using tools to solve problems. An octopus named Otto threw rocks and sprayed water at the bright overhead lights of his aquarium in order to shut them off. Horses read human body language and recognize their characters. They don't approach individuals with more aggressive postures. Last but not least, dolphins are incredibly self-aware, returning to a mirror over and over again to check out their bodies. In fact, the list goes on and on. Now let's look at some examples in more detail.
다시 한번 듣겠습니다.
We humans are proud of our intelligence. We can remember and solve problems. We're self-aware, and we invent language and express ideas. But do you believe only humans are intelligent? According to many animal researchers, our fellow members of the animal kingdom are smart as well. For example, elephants have incredible memories. In 1999, when an elephant named Shirley arrived at a zoo in Tennessee, a resident elephant named Jenny remembered Shirley, whom Jenny had performed with briefly in a circus 22 years ago. Octopuses are good at using tools to solve problems. An octopus named Otto threw rocks and sprayed water at the bright overhead lights of his aquarium in order to shut them off. Horses read human body language and recognize their characters. They don't approach individuals with more aggressive postures. Last but not least, dolphins are incredibly self-aware, returning to a mirror over and over again to check out their bodies. In fact, the list goes on and on. Now let's look at some examples in more detail.
(16번) 여자가 하는 말의 주제로 가장 적절한 것은? (17번) 언급된 동물이 아닌 것은?